I love making custom tapes to have around for art journaling. Let me show you how I make 3 of my favorites.
For this first one, I'm going to make some aged looking tape. It reminds me of pulling out an old family photo album or something like that, where someone has stuck a piece of tape on a photo and you can see how it's aged over time. I just really like the look of it on my journal pages. I've got a small piece of waxed paper here and I'm just sticking down 5 pieces of tape. You can do however many pieces of tape that you like. And then once I have my tape stuck down, I am using a permanent ink from Liquitex. The color is transparent burnt umber, and I'm just really not thinking about this and just putting some of the ink all over the tape with the dropper from the brush, and then I just come in with this kind of raggedy brush that I like to use for this, and I'm just spreading it around on the tape. And this is really it. You just put the ink on your tape, put it aside, let it dry, and then you can use it however you like. I keep my tapes in this little sticker book that I got in the kids section at the dollar store, and I just put a little nice cover on it. And then when I'm ready to use them, they're just here ready for me, and they peel off quickly from these little pages. I like to use these tapes as a last step in some of my journal pages where I just need to add a little something, or where I'm trying to give the layout a little bit of an aged look. And another great way to use this tape, if you're using fold outs, also known as tip-ins, you could use it to create the little hinge on the page that you're adding to your journal. That looks really cute. For this next one, I'm using a roll of double-sided tape. You can find this in the gift wrap section at any store that sells gift wrap, basically, or at the dollar store. It is helpful for wrapping gifts, but I love using it to make things for my journal pages. So again, I have a piece of wax paper here, and I'm just sticking down a few pieces of this double-sided tape. For this project, I'm actually going to make ribbon or lace tape, and this can look really pretty on my pages. So I have some ribbon that is quite narrow and some lace that's quite narrow, and I'm just going to cut strips of this and stick it on this double-sided tape. I'll keep them in my little sticker book that I shared a few minutes ago. And then they're ready for me anytime that I want to add something nice, just a final little detail on my page, or when I'm looking to add some texture. This works basically with any ribbon that I've ever used, as long as it's not too wide and it sits nicely on this double-sided tape. You'll be able to just have that ready when you want to use ribbon or lace in your journal pages. I've also tried it with like natural jute twine or jute tape that you can also get at the dollar store sometimes, and again, it works perfectly. This is also just a nice touch when you want to give a page some texture. In this case, I like this page. I just felt it was a little flat, so I put a piece of lace tape along the side of it. And then for this page, I just put a little piece of ribbon to kind of pull it together. And you can also use a roll of regular cellophane tape to make your own little transparent word stickers to put on your pages. This works best with magazines or newspaper where the ink is going to come off easily. So basically, you just cut out some little words and phrases, stick a piece of tape on them, and then put them in a little dish of water. Give it a few minutes, and then you can pick them up and just kind of start rubbing the paper off the back of the tape. And the cool thing is that the ink stays on the tape. So you can use this trick with like a wider packing tape and use it to do image transfers of pictures and all kinds of things. So I really like using this for making my own little word stickers, and they're really helpful for when you just want to put a bit of text or kind of give your page a theme. So that's what I did here. I put light and airy on that one, and then I put create a cocoon with this little butterfly. So that's it from me on this one. I hope you got a few ideas and feel inspired to make some tapes for journaling your world. Next week, I will be sharing how to make your own washi tape, so I hope you'll join me for that. Thanks for watching. Take good care.